Welcome everyone, how are we all today? Right, I did a big hill walk up the mountains this weekend. So it was Easter Sunday, so we were doing, well, Easter weekend. So we decided to go for a walk with the family, but like all things, if you haven't done things for a while, you can really feel it in your body. So if that was you, or you have been out on a huge bike ride or something and you're feeling a bit stiff today, this might just be the class for you. So I'm going to instinctively do a class that I feel my body needs right now. I'm going to just let it flow and see where it takes us. Just to try and iron out everything and just lengthen through any tight muscles or muscles I've been kind of going, from some vigorous exercise. So I'm just going to allow, I've got in my mind what I'm doing, but I'm going to just go with the flow. So I'd like you to do the same. So again, take the rest when you need. Don't hold any postures too long for you if that's uncomfortable. Just do what feels right for you. It's your practice. But it shouldn't be too strenuous or too difficult. This is very much about ironing out muscles and trying to get that relaxed feeling back in your body again. Okay, so let's just start off as always. Just gently centering ourselves, bringing ourselves to the breath, bringing ourselves to our center. And just relaxing everything, just relaxing the shoulders, just relaxing the body. And just taking that nice deep Ujjayi breath. And finding that center point, that stillness. That is you, your being, your wondrous being. You just bring your mind down into the heart center. Okay, let's take a nice deep breath in, eyes open, and exhale. Take the hands on the knees. I just want you to do a little bit of a sort of gentle flow of the body. Just allow the neck muscles to relax. Just allow the neck to sort of fall and move. So you're just moving from your hips. And I want you just to slowly bring that into a nice sort of circle. Just bring the circle around. So start to feel a nice gentle stretch in your lower back. Let your head fall down and fall back around the shoulder girdle. Just let everything flow. And then back to centre. I'm going to do the same again the other side. We're going to just start off slow and then we're going to build up a little bit of a crescendo of our circles. All the way around, and just allow the body to do what it wants to do. You know, just let it flow. Okay, let's do two more this side, and then we'll center ourselves again. Because even by doing this, if you close your eyes, you're really moving the energy around your body. You can sometimes feel a wee bit lightheaded. So just come up and just center yourself once more. Take a few deep breaths here. Okay, right, well done. Hands to the shoulders. Let's make some deep circles with our elbows. So we're going to do 5 in one direction. Make them nice and deep and intentional. And then we're going to return. 3, 4, and 5. Well Bring the arms up, come down to warm up twist. So again, lifting up the shoulders, lifting up the chest, but allowing the shoulders to relax. And then just deeply engage that deep breath. Three, 4, and 5. Come back to center. Inhale, arms up and down. Okay. And again, you're wanting to lift the chest. Take the head round to the left, bring the shoulders down, which allows that whole trapezius to relax and lengthen. You're lifting up, so you're engaging your core to lift up your body, lift up your spine. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring yourself round, well done. Bring your soles of your feet out in front of you, bring them together, about a foot away from your body. Take a deep breath and exhale forward. We're just opening up the hips nice and gently here. Which again, if you've been on a big hill walk or maybe even a bike ride or something, you will find there'll be a stiffness there in the hips. Okay, so you just want to take it easy, opening up the hips. Make sure that you do your warm up. Allow yourself a good warm up if you have been pushing your body with hard physical exercise. Just allow the warm up to really take precedent over the practice. So that you're just kind to your body, you're opening your body gently before putting any major asanas in your practice. Okay, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to slowly come back up. We're going to lift the knees up. We're going to bring the legs out in front, and we're going to point and flex the toes. So we're just gently now opening up the calves, the hamstrings, the ankles, the tops of the feet, okay? Which again, these are all the areas that you feel it if you're walking up a hill particularly. So just relax as you're doing. So really point the toes, allow that whole lengthening through the front of the feet. Okay. And then I want you to bring the heels and the toes together, pads of the toes together if you can, and then try and sit up nice and straight using the core. Okay, so by doing so, by bringing the feet round, I know it's quite uncomfortable, but by bringing the feet round there, you're engaging the whole of the legs and you're gently warming up everything again in a nice, gentle manner, but really lengthening through the whole of the ankles and the tops of the feet and into the shin area as well, which kind of gets a little attention, but you really feel it if you've done quite a lot of physical exercise. So just relax. And allow the feet to come back. Point and flex the toes again, just to relax out that stretch. Okay, right, bring the feet together. We're going to come up and we're going to come straight into a sun salutation. So we're going to come to the front of our mats here. We're going to come into Samasthiti, into Tadasana. We're going to just stand here for a couple of breaths just to get our center point. Okay, and then on the inhale, we're going to take the arms up, and then we're going to exhale and bring the hands down towards the feet, bring the nose towards the knee. Keep a bend in your knee if you're struggling with your hamstrings here. Inhale, straight back, exhale, right foot back. And let's come into a low lunge first of all, just to gently stretch everything out first of all. We're not going to go straight into Ashtanga sun salutations, we want to stretch gently first. So take another couple of breaths here. 1 and 2. I'm going to curl the right toes, come back into the plank. Let's hold the plank nice and steady here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On that 5th, come down all the way to Chaturanga Dandasana and coming up into upward dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Okay, we're going to hold our downward dog here for 10 breaths. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, well done. Next, inhale, bring the right foot up towards the hand, come down to low lunge the other side. Just hold this nice and gentle, but allow the release. And then just roll the left toes under, bring that left foot up to join the right. Look up with a nice straight back here, and then exhale into the knees. And then inhale the arms back up and back down. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing again on the left side. Inhale up, exhale, come down. Nose into knee. Inhale with a straight back, and again we take the left foot back again into a nice low lunge. Let's just hold here for a few breaths. Allow the body to sink down to the floor. And just feel that nice delicious stretch in the quads. Okay, curl the left toes under, come into plank for 5 breaths. Hold steady here. Keep the core nice and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Push back into downward dog. Let's hold for 10 breaths. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, bring that left foot up to the hands, come down to your low lunge the other side, and just hold gently here. Breathing, the Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. And then curl the right toes under, bring them up to the front foot. Look up with a nice straight back. Exhale into the knees. And inhale the arms up and back down. Well done. Okay, I'd like to do another 2, but just speed it up a little bit. So let's come into our Ashtanga. So we're inhaling up, and exhaling down. Inhaling up, then back to the right foot, and then into plank. Exhaling down, inhaling up, and I've just realised I completely forgot that part in the last downward dog. I went straight from plank to downward dog. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it's quite nice. 4 and 5. Inhale. All my yoga teacher training would have had my fingers wrapped. Exhale for that. However, if you're doing just what your body feels it needs to do, you're also honouring your body too. Inhale up, and that's my excuse anyway. Coming down. Left side leading. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, left foot. So I actually, so sometimes, you know, if you're doing, come down, something like Ashtanga, and you've learned a routine so it becomes absolutely second nature and that's what you do, then obviously it becomes a moving meditation because you don't even have to think about your next move, your body knows. Four and 5. Well done. Bring that left foot up. Followed by the right. Look up the straight back. Exhale into the knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. Okay, so let's come into a nice triangle now because I want to start to open up the legs. So I'm just intuitively doing what my body feels it wants to do today, okay? So I'm reaching out. So this is making the inner side of my legs feel wonderful because they feel quite tight. Having been up that mountain yesterday, it was a lot of walking. And my muscles just feel that they just need to be lengthened. So things like Trikonasana is a wonderful position to do that. So yeah, don't beat yourself up. Like there, for example, okay, I missed out a little bit of that sun salutation, but it's not mega, you know? Just do what your body feels like it has to do. Okay, come back up. In my early days of yoga when I was learning, I would be, oh, you know? Because you want to bring balance in your body. You want to do the same on both sides of your body. But you want to relax into it as well. Move your body how it feels it needs to move. Three, 4 and 5. Coming back up. Bring your feet into star position. Come down on the exhale. Get the legs nice and straight and engaged. Bring the head down towards the floor. Prasarita Uttanasana. Just allow your body to relax. Engage the core, engage the knees. And bring the energy out the back of the thighs. Just relax. Breathe. Just feel the connection with the floor, feel the connection with the earth as you funnel down the energy through the feet to the floor, grounding yourself. Just bring that nice, steady, strong legs, strong core, allow the blood rush to the head. And then I want just to bring that left hand over to the right foot. Okay, I want you to engage that whole arm. I want you to bring the left shoulder all the way around towards that right foot. And then take that right arm up. I want you to keep that nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, other side, right hand to the right foot, the left foot, sorry. Bring that right shoulder round. Gosh, I think that hill walked 2 more out of me than I thought. Okay, straight arms, you're engaging, bring that right shoulder round. Bringing a nice twist into the whole thoracic area of the body. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Bring yourself round again to the centre. Now bring the hands out in front, and then I just want you to jump your feet a little bit further in towards each other so you can come down into Malasana. So you might have to adjust your feet so that you can bring the heels down. Don't worry if you haven't got your heels down, it doesn't matter. As long as you can kind of find yourself a nice balance here. So you're really opening up the hips. And just allow yourself to sit here. Breathe. Just feel that gentle hip opener. It's a beautiful feeling, particularly if you have overworked your muscles doing something you don't normally do. So they've all had a bit of a shock with that extra exercise. It's just nice. Bring yourself back into balance again. Just holding steady here. Okay, so now we're going to bring ourselves back up to standing from this position. So if you can manage to do it without hands, fantastic. You're just slowly bringing your feet back up, your legs back up into a standing position. All right, bring your feet now so your feet are now hip width apart. Take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to come forward down into Padangusthasana. So again, you can, depending on how far you can come down, grab your toes. You're just gently lifting the toes up as you're allowing your body to hang down. So again, engage the legs, engage the core. This is giving the hamstrings a really nice stretch. Just take it nice and easy. 3, 4, and 5, and then slowly roll back up. Okay. Now I want you to take the foot now into a deep, we're going to come down into Parsvakonasana. So we're going to come down into our deep warrior feet. Take the right hand down and then take the left arm up. Now rather than coming around, I want you to bring, it's like you're trying to bring that body around. Okay? To the front. And raising that left arm up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Bring that left hand down. Come back into a plank. And just hold steady here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the knees to the floor, come down to the floor, and then just come up into a cobra. Hold steady here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming down, bring yourself back, bring the knees to the width of the mat, and come into a nice extended child's pose. Breathe through. Okay, coming forward, bring the knees together. We're going to take the left leg up now. Okay, and we're going to come up into our warrior position. And we're going to again bring our bodies round. Let me do it this way so you can see. So we're bringing our body round, okay? And we're taking that arm up to the right. Now you can do this with a hand here if you feel a bit better there. Okay? We're bringing that left hand round to the left hand side of the left foot. Would be traditional Parsvakonasana, bring the arm out here, but I quite like when I feel I need to stretch my left side from my right side. I feel it's quite nice to bring the arm up to the angle up towards the ceiling. 3, 4, and 5. Bring that right hand down, come back to plank, hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knees to the floor, come all the way down, coming into Cobra. Hold steady. Or you can come up to upward dog if you prefer, it's up to you. Whatever you fancy doing, again, it's your practice. 4, and 5. Coming back up, bring the knees to the width of the mat, coming back down to extended child's pose. Relax here. And 5, well done. Okay, slowly coming back up, bring yourself round and bring that right foot over the left. Okay, I'm going to try and bring, if you can, the knees sort of in line with each other. Okay, but don't worry if that's just a little bit too much for your hips. Just bring your foot to wherever it feels comfortable. And it might not even be over that knee, and that's fine also. Just bring it even to the front of the knee, wherever it feels comfortable. But what you do want to feel is both sitting bones on the floor. So, if you're bringing it over a little bit, you might feel, you'll be able to gauge it. It's quite strong on the hips, okay? Depending on how far you can bring this over. If you're able to bring your foot all the way over, and you're lining up your knees on top of one another, that's fantastic. Alright, I just want you to sit here, just for this little bit. Just allow the hips to get used to this feeling. It's quite open. And if you are finding that's hard enough, then just stay where you are and just try and breathe a little bit more if you can. But for other people who are finding it okay, you can bring your chin down towards that knee. You can bring your hands down to support yourself a little bit. Or if you wish, you can just bring your hands onto your feet. And breathe through. Just relax for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And coming back up. Well done. Just release the legs, bring them out in front, coming down into a nice forward fold. Relaxing down, breathing through. Keep the toes pointed up towards the ceiling if you can. And then slowly coming up. Okay, well done. Right, take the other leg now over. Now again, remember, you're bending that right leg under here this time, or certainly I am, but whatever your opposite leg is, and you're bringing that other leg around just as far as is comfortable for you, but still feeling both sitting bones on the floor. Okay, so you'll know what's right for you, and don't force anything. This is quite a strong hip opener. I'm just going to sit here for a few breaths. Try and relax the hips as much as you can. 4. And 5. Now take a nice deep breath in, and if you can come forward here, take the hands out to support you, or you just stay where you are if you're finding that's enough for you, and just try and breathe through again a little bit longer. Three, 4, and 5. Well done. Slowly come up again. Slowly bring those legs round. That's a really deep glute stretch as well, you'll find. Come forward. And again, I think that's what you need after hill walks, are quad stretches, hamstrings and calves and glutes. Okay, so we're slowly going to come back up again. Right, we're going to bring ourselves our right leg round. Just tuck it in alongside the left side, okay? And again, I'm going to leave that there. And if that's quite a stretch for you, then just stay where you are. For those of you who are able, you can take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to come forward and take the hands around that left foot, okay? Now, if you need to bring your left hand out a little bit to support yourself, then that's okay as well, right? You want to otherwise use your core to allow yourself to balance here. Breathe through. Three, 4, and 5. Slowly come back up. Just take that right leg round. Take a deep breath in here. Let that relax. And bring the left leg round now. Okay, and do the same again. This might be enough for you, in which case stay where you are, or otherwise exhale down. Just take it nice and easy, breathing through. Three, 4, and 5. Okay, well done. Bring that left leg round and just let that relax for a bit. Okay, we're going to take it a little bit step further. We're going to take both legs round and we're going to sit in our hero pose. Now, for those who have a block or a blanket or a rolled up blanket or a pillow or something, you can put that under your legs. So if I just show you. So we're going to bring both those legs into the position. So you're going to bring your bottom down in between your legs. Bring your legs, make sure that they are nicely aligned next to your thigh and that your feet are nicely aligned alongside your hips as well. For those who struggle with that, you can bring a block or something, a set of books, and sit on that. That alleviates that a little bit. But you're still getting the nice stretch through the quads and in the knees and the hips and the ankles, but it's not quite as intense as having your bottom fully on the floor. And again, you can have 2 or 3 blocks, it's entirely up to you. You know what you feel you need. Or, a few books, a rolled up blanket can often just be enough for you. but it's such a lovely position to sit in. It really does so many things with your hips, your ankles, your knees. It keeps all those joints healthy moving forward in life, as long as you keep your legs nicely in alignment and your feet alongside yourself. No flicking your feet out to the side, just keeping it nice and steady. And again, just slowly work up to this position. It can be very uncomfortable for beginners, which is why it's always good to use the blocks. But between this posture and lotus position, if you do these two regularly, you will have excellent health in your hips and your knees and your ankles and your feet moving forward in life. So it's always good to gently practice these positions. And again, this is a great position when you feel comfortable to sit in for meditation purposes as well, because it's, you know, it does actually lend itself to keep your spine nice and straight. Once you get over the bit of this is really quite uncomfortable, once you get to the position in the posture where it's actually comfortable, obviously then you can get into a meditative state with that. So just let's keep it going for a few more breaths. If you need to come out earlier, of course, please do so, but do it slowly. It's just allowing deep quad stretch here, and also really good for your knees. So if you have been doing the hill walking, for example, it's usually the knees that get quite a lot of jarring on your way down. So this is just a nice way of stretching everything out again. Okay, so we're going to come forward slowly. Bring the legs again back out in front of you and let that just rest for a moment. Don't do anything other than just rest the legs. Let the knees, the kneecaps, etc. find their happy balance again, their happy medium again. Wonderful, I love that. Okay, now we're going to bring our legs out wide, okay, because again, the insides of our legs can feel quite tight. So we're going to just take the legs nice and wide, take a nice deep breath in and just come forward. Nothing too deep at this stage. Just if you're able to bring your elbows down, that's probably as deep as you want to go. Again, you might not be anywhere near that depth, in which case just use your hands and just slowly allow the relaxation in your lower back and the abductors to slowly lengthen through. Try and keep your feet so the toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, and just come down and just allow slowly, slowly. See, I don't want to come much deeper than that today, because I know that my legs have had a bit of a workout yesterday. So I just feel the need gently not to push it any further, even though I can get my chin to the floor. I don't feel the need to do that today. I want to honour my body for what it feels like it needs today. Again, it's starting to move a bit deeper now. It's allowing me to come a little bit deeper down. But I'm happy just to leave it where it is, where it feels comfortable to come. And I can just feel my lower back now starting to really lengthen out. It's lovely. I can feel it. Exactly where I want to be at this point. Okay, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to slowly bring ourselves back up. We'll do a nice side stretch. So we take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to bring our bodies over to the right and bring that other arm up and over. I'm just going to relax here in this position. And again, you might only be here, and that's absolutely fine. Just honour your body, come as deep as you feel you can manage, and it's comfortable, and relax. And then slowly inhale, come back up again, and bring yourself all the way over to the other side. Four and five. Well done. Coming back up again. Okay, well done. Bring the knees up now. Bring them together and just come back onto the sacrum and just hug your knees towards your body. And just try and bring your feet off the floor and balance there using your nice strong core to balance. Well done. Okay, so we're just going to do a nice little gentle back bend and some twists to finish. So just bring your feet into the typical bridge position here. Okay, just take a few deep breaths here. Just allow your back to sink into the ground. Just find yourself that happy medium. Because after you've done quite a few stretches forward, you might find that your back just needs to readjust itself on the flat back, so just allow yourself that time. Take a few breaths. Okay, now we're going to engage the core. Okay, we're going to lift up, so we'll distribute the weight between the feet, the neck and the shoulders. Bring a slight back bend there into the back, and again you're engaging the glutes here again, activating the quads. And just allowing that nice gentle back bend up. Hold steady. You can take your hands behind you and underneath, or you can support yourself here. It's up to you, whatever feels comfortable. Just try and hold for as long as you can here. Coming down gently and bringing your knees to your chest if you've had enough. Two, three, four, and five. Slowly bring your body down. Okay, well done. Bring the knees to the chest. Just rock from side to side. Just roll. Okay, we're just going to finish off with a couple of really nice spinal twists to finish, okay? So we're going to take the arms out to the side, take a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to bring the knees all the way down to the right, and just relax. Breathing through. You can obviously bring your legs down one at a time if you feel that's a bit too much on your lower back. But either way, once you're in this position, if you can try and relax the lower back as much as possible, you get the benefit of the spinal twist. Three, four, and five. Bring up the knees, hug them to the chest. Take a couple of breaths here. And then when you feel ready, you can take a nice deep breath in and exhale the legs over to the left. Again, relax that lower back. 3, 4, and 5. Bring the knees back up again. And then just bring your knees all the way up towards the chin. Rock from side to side. And we'll just finish with a wee bit of happy baby. So bring the hands to the outer side of the feet, bring the knees down towards the floor, and you're just going to gently rock from side to side, which gives that back a beautiful massage. That always feels great. Happy baby's great. It's just so liberating, you know. Always brings a smile to my face as well, which is always a good way to finish your practice. Just have a wee roll around, not a care in the world. Okay, well done. Now you can either roll over to your side and come up into a seated position, or you can come up like we like to practice with our core. Come back into our nice Sukhasana position to finish class. Well done. Now remember Shavasana after this, that's definitely a must if you've done lots of heavy exercise and now done this nice relaxing class. In the meantime, until the next time, let's bring our hands into a prayer position in front of the heart chakra, and we'll make the sound of Mother Earth. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Well done, everybody. See you next time.